welcome back to the Aramco F1 in Schools World Finals 2023. The wait has been agonizing, but we are here. What a glorious day it is outside in the magnificent Singapore. Myself, Tom Deacon, and Amy Martin are here with Sam Chapman, ready to get into the quarterfinals of the knockout competition. Amy, I missed a little bit of it last night. Anything to bring me up to speed with?
Yeah, you gave me the rounds, Tom. It was very, very stressful for me, but absolutely amazing night last night. So I call them the surprise team. Nautilus managed to knock out this #1 seeded team and has made it this far. So I like the underdog, and I'll be rooting for them, I think.
I'm sure you will be wherever you are watching around the world, so let's get to it. Let's actually mention that team that you just had said about being an underdog. Let's welcome them out from the UAE. It's Nautilus! From UAE, welcome, and to compete against them on track today, we have from Germany is Acceleration. Oh, Philip, come join us for a chat. Nautilus, you have been described as, come a little bit closer, let's get you all in the shot. You've been described as being a bit of the underdogs. You beat a seeded team that were higher than you. What does it feel like to be here today, ready to go?
I mean, we feel great. When all hope, we were not really hoping this, but now that we're here, we're going to do our best and we're going to ace it.
Okay, so there's not much you can do right here. You have to leave it to all of your manufacturing, your engineering that's gone in, and the driver. So how is the driver feeling?
Like I said before, he's insane.
He's insane, okay. Well, what a compliment indeed. Amy, hey, it's going to be a great race, this.
Yeah, I am joined with Acceleration. How are you feeling?
Nervous all the day.
That is, I would be nervous as well. It's the award ceremony, the absolute pinnacle of F1 in schools. So you're not the only German team we have with us today. We have your fellow Germans, Recoil Racing. Are you glad that you're not against them?
Yeah, of course. I think we had a German race before, and I think another one is necessary, or maybe later in the knockout races. So yeah, we will see.
Well, I think you'll be happy to get through if you do. And do you think your driver will have the fastest reaction time today to manage to progress you through the competition?
I believe in him. So actually, I think that Nautilus has pretty good reaction times. So Kevin will do his best, and we will see the results at the end.
Let's say good afternoon to Sam Chapman over in the tech corner. Now, Sam, because I had to leave yesterday, I was devastated I had to do that and leave you in charge to pick up the reins, as Amy said. But I got a message from F1 in Schools Deutschland, who said you did an excellent job and I should be a little bit concerned. So what do you make of that, Sam Chapman?
Well, that is very kind, and obviously you are getting towards the end of your life. So if you need any replacements, I'm here for you.
Well, there you go. We are moments away from going racing. The voices are holding on. I can only imagine how the teams are feeling. Lots of them have gone to enjoy a little bit of Singapore, but unfortunately, I feel for these teams in the quarterfinal, like Philip just mentioned, Amy, that all they've done all day is be nervous. And then you've got the awards coming up. Crofty will be arriving. There's going to be a fanfare when he arrives, isn't there? Lots of selfies being taken.
A really big buzz in the air when someone that's so prolific from F1 joins us. But I think we are ready to go racing, Tom.
Well, this is a huge moment. The first race of day 4. It's eked its way into day 4, but we love it, as I'm sure you do as well. So best of luck to Nautilus and Acceleration. Both cars getting a start, which we like to see. And as we mentioned, Nautilus, an incredibly quick time on the reaction, a .127. Some very happy fans trackside. Those penalties for both teams, however, Nautilus just exceptional there. And had you found that your car B was faster or slower than car A? What can we expect for the next race?
Our car A was faster than car B. We just sent it first so that a reaction guy gets in the mood even more for the car A to go even faster.
Okay, car A is apparently faster. I don't know how I'd deal with that if I was part of Acceleration.
Yeah, what have you done? What is your strategy for picking lanes and which car goes in which one?
Yesterday we noticed that the car which has no penalty was faster on lane 1, so we have the strategy this today as well, and we will see if it works out.
So have you used the data from the first 2 days of racing or only from yesterday? Has the car got quicker throughout the competition?
I think it was quite constant. So during the knockout races, we had 2 races, including this one right now, that had slower times. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe there's room for improvement. Hopefully there is. And yeah.
So do both cars have, no, I can see, your second car does not have that 0.1 penalty, which, Tom, might be worth just reminding the viewers that it is because of a performance regulation breakage.
Yeah, so that 0.1 has been added to get to the seedings. Yesterday it was 0.5, but forget that now. We're down to the 0.1s, but I tell you what, they are going to need this advantage for acceleration, down to a quick reaction. And I will be asking all of the teams at some point. There is a Grand Prix coming to Singapore, days away from it. I'll be asking all the teams who they might be rooting for, but enough of that. Let's go trackside as we get the final adjustments from both teams, both using headphones to try and be in the zone. And it's always nice to see, even if the teams aren't in the knockouts, they've come to support fellow competitors. The wait was agonizing, but you can see a 1.287. We will get confirmation. They were quicker on track. The reaction time from the driver. And I can confirm it now, even with that insane reaction time, acceleration, the German team, you are heading through to the semi-finals. Nautilus, so close, insane reaction times. Wasn't quite enough, but have you enjoyed getting this far in the competition?
Yeah, it's been a great experience, and all the best to acceleration forward.
Love that bit of team sportsmanship. I love it. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Awards are coming up. Take care to Nautilus. Acceleration, we'll see you in the semi-finals. Take care. So there you have it. And that is what I'm hoping to see from all of the teams today, even though that disappointment of not going through, taking the time to congratulate the team that were victorious. Right, let's welcome the team to my side. We have, from Germany, Recoil Racing. Maybe we'll welcome out the other team, Nightingale, as well. See if they're here, ready to race as well, Amy. If Nightingale are in this building in Singapore right now for a quarter-final knockout, would they please make themselves aware to the security? There's no security. Come on then, Nightingale. They're here, they're ready to race, they're pumped. This is... They're here, Nightingale are here. There we go. All right, so.
Amber has been told to talk. And here we have Recoil.
Recoil Racing. They're here. They love adrenaline. Here we go. Now what I'm finding out is they may have got the timing slightly wrong.
No, but
That's okay. Oh no, hang on. Stop everything. Let's please talk about another wheel has broken. Is it because you've got 2 passengers in the driving seat?
No, it's actually because this is a bad wheel. We like printed it with 7% infill and it broke off, and we put glue inside and it broke off again. But if we win, we want to go to the Park Fermé and we will fix it again.
That's what I like, the spirit of this. Come a little bit closer, Team Germany. We've just seen acceleration go through. One German team is already in the semi-final. If you go through, you will be taking them on in the semi-final. What does that mean to you?
I mean, we're super happy for acceleration, and we love to see a German team in the semi-final, but we'd also like to see 2 German teams in the semi-final. So yeah, we'll try.
And would that be good rivalry? Can everyone trackside today or watching around the world be able to sort of really go, oh, this is going to be a brilliant contest, very spicy contest between the 2 German teams?
Yeah, we really like acceleration, so it's kind of a friendly competition.
No
but of
fighting
course,
talk.
we want to win.
No fighting talk. I was trying to see if I could squeeze out a bit of fighting talk. But listen, how have you enjoyed day 4? What have you done in preparation for the knockouts and the award ceremony later on?
So today we went to the aquarium on Sentosa Island. It was amazing. Actually, our car is called Recoil Ray, and we shooted some pictures with rays. So yeah, and we're super excited for the award ceremony as well.
So you went to the aquarium, so you've got to enjoy a bit of Singapore. Have you travelled out from Sentosa Island? Have you ventured into Singapore? I think you did yesterday, didn't you? The day before?
No, not yesterday, but the day before we went to Marina Bay Sands and enjoyed the view.
Wow, that view looks incredible. I'm very jealous of that. I'll try and do that. Amy, we now have 2 people for Nightingale on the stage, and it's great to see them here.
Yes, I am joined with Nightingale, who I think have had a little bit of a stressful morning.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I was admiring your card just before we're going to head racing now.
I think that's best. Let them catch their breath. And everyone here in the hall, a moment here. First race. All right, as you can see, Nightingale with the quicker on-track time. Because of that penalty, that has not helped the situation, but both teams using car B to start with. Reaction time, 9,000ths of a second quicker for Nightingale. And the track time was quicker for Recoil, so that penalty, Amy, as we see, making a real difference. I'm curious to know, Sam Chapman, before my days on this earth, as you kindly put out, come to an end, Recoil Racing and Nightingale, what do you make of their 2 cars and their whole design?
Well, coming into this final day of competition, I've managed to get some more data so we can have a look at their track times from day 1 and 2 and see what we're dealing with. So Nightingale, you can see here, these are the best track time, their best reaction time, and then therefore their optimum time on the track and their ranking from days 1 and 2. So you can see that Nightingale a tiny amount slower track time wise, 0.039 slower. Reaction times almost exactly the same as each other. So as long as they can get the best out of each other and themselves, then these times will hopefully accelerate the car and set it off first. And then the optimum time, I mean, 0.04 is not a big difference. We can also have a look at the track splits, if that is something you'd like to do, where we can see the speeds and the time to reach Sector 1 and then the cruise time after that. So Sector 1, you can see that Recoil Racing is faster and will reach Sector 1 first. That means it's probably a lighter car. It's able to accelerate faster. And then also in Sector 2, its cruise speed is a little bit faster as well. So it's able to hold that speed for the length of the track.
I love the graphics from Sam Chapman. Let's go trackside. We've done the talking. Now it's time to do the driving. I was going to say walking, but it wouldn't have been appropriate. Best of luck to both drivers. Acceleration, wait for one of these teams in the semi-final. Again, I'm glad to see it. No full start. What does that mean for the times? Recoil Racing with a 1.391. Is it enough, though? Is that time enough? The reaction time from Nightingale, quicker again. Track time from Recoil Racing, again, was quicker on track. That penalty may be the downfall for the German team here as we wait to compare the fastest times. So 1.391, I'm sad to say Recoil Racing, it won't be an all-German semi-final. It wasn't enough, so congratulations to Nightingale. They are through. Brilliant team, I always love chatting to you. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, fingers crossed for the awards, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, there we go. Unlucky guys, brilliant on track. Photographers are approaching. Nightingale, you're here, I'm glad you're here. You're going through to the semi-final, we'll catch up with you very shortly. Are you happy? You look shocked.
I have a feeling that running here might have increased my adrenaline slightly.
Hello. We have just created a new way to get the fastest reaction time. Nightingale will catch up with you in a bit in semi-finals. Take care, and to Recoil Racing as we applaud them as they leave the stage. Top stuff. Not much in it, but those penalties proving incredibly important.
44, a lucky number for the English, Tom.
Yeah, it's a very lucky number because of Lewis Hamilton. All right, let's go. Let's welcome all the way from Malaysia, it's Team Nova.
And joining me from Australia, I have Innovation.
So a big, large number of support, we'll get you in a little bit closer, have come to support you today, Nova. That must put a big smile on your face, knowing that whatever happens, they'll still be supporting you today.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, so day 4, what have you done to prepare for this knockout race?
Like I said yesterday, we took a lot of rest. This morning we went to the Marina Bay Sands to chill our minds for a bit, and then we came back, the engineers took their rest, and here we are.
Ah, so you feel refreshed, energized, ready to go. It's always brilliant to catch up with you guys. How was the rest of the competition last night? Did you think you would get this far to the quarterfinals?
Actually, it's a big surprise to us that we managed to get all the way to the quarterfinals. I mean, we hope to get it to the finals, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed here, Amy. Nova are very excited. They're refreshed and ready to go.
Yeah, joining me on my side, Innovation. How are you feeling today?
Look, we're pretty nervous, but excited at the same time.
So what have you been doing in preparation for this next round of knockouts?
Well, after yesterday's knockouts, we went home and went straight to bed. And then today we got up, went to go on the roller coasters in Universal, had some fun there. Stood in the lines for a long time, though.
Yeah, we even got to go to Universal.
But we'll take your critique on board and we'll let them know. The Australian teams are waiting far too long in line. I'm curious to know, who will you be supporting at the Grand Prix? Which Australian driver? Or maybe you won't be supporting an Australian driver at this weekend's Grand Prix.
Which Australian driver am I supporting for the Grand Prix? I don't know any Australian drivers for the Grand Prix, so I won't be able to answer that one.
All right, fair enough. Well, that's a real shame. I'm sorry about that. Who will you be supporting at the Grand Prix this weekend?
Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen, yeah. Why not? It's the only one he knows. Brilliant banter there. It has been brilliant. I think you'll agree, Amy, to have the Australians on board, as well as the Malaysians. They bring an energy and a banter to the competition.
Yeah, I can just see Dawn at the end of the track, waving the flag. The Australian spirit is high in this room. Hopefully they can carry them through, all the way through to the final.
Now, one of the teammates in our team, who always waits in line very patiently, never loses a ticket on any rides that he goes on. Sam Chapman, what do you make of the two cars? What stats can you bring to us?
Yeah, well, I think we'll start going for track times from now on, because car stats by this point are irrelevant. It's how fast the car actually goes. You can see that the track time there, again, it's 0.03. It's extremely close. Reaction times, again, extremely close. I think a little bit faster than the previous two teams, but they're right on par with each other. When that combines together, the times are 0.028 apart. So they're extremely high up the leaderboard, very close ranking, 14th and 11th. I think it could go anyway. I really love the Innovation car design. I think it's extremely different with the huge opening out the front and trying to get as much air tunneling through the bottom as possible. I think that's a very good idea.
Lovely stuff. He didn't specify who he thinks might win this, but that's because I didn't ask him. He's always got the winning ticket, has Sam Chapman. All right then, we are ready to go racing. I'm sure you're as nervous and excited as we are. And as we can see, both the cars being loaded onto the tracks. In lane 1, you'll have Nova from Malaysia. In lane 2, Innovation of Australia. And as you heard from Sam, the fastest reaction times, just 0.02 of a second difference. Here we go, best of luck. Very quick indeed. Innovation, 3 green sectors there, fastest reaction, fastest on track, and fastest total time of 1.268. That is going to be very difficult to beat. However, I'd be curious to know from Nova, Team Nova, car B or car A, which one has been faster that you've noticed? I'm hoping you say car A and there's a chance here.
Yes, actually car A is faster than car B, but let's say if we still didn't get to win, I'm still very proud of them.
Yeah, you've got to be proud of the driver because at this stage, they're doing all that work. It's up to them to engage that car to get it down the track. 1.268, that's very quick indeed. If you had to go out to any team, would you mind going out in the competition to Innovation? Have you managed to chat to Innovation much? No.
No, but then maybe after this, who knows?
Hey, there you go, Innovation. These two teams haven't managed to get to know each other at all, so this is a perfect moment in the knockout competition.
Yeah, I'm sure Innovation will find some time between now and the awards. That's if they get all the way through to the final, and then they're going to have to be nervous the whole time. Are you nervous for the awards?
Yeah, we don't know which way it's going to go, so it's a bit of nerves. But look, we're confident in our work, I think. So let's just hope for the best.
Yeah. Kyle and David were having an argument over if they were feeling too confident after that race with 3 green sectors.
Well, I remember back to day 1 when David really didn't want to chat to us at all, and now you can barely keep him quiet for a second. He's just got that excitement ready. That's a day 4 of the competition, and here we go. I think we can go trackside right now.
It's all good, it's all
A
good.
1.396 Innovation, a full start, however, with the faster time being set in that first race, we say commiserations to the Malaysian team Nova. You've come this far, excellent work. I really look forward to seeing you maybe picking up an award today. Congratulations, but congratulations to Innovation. They are through to the semi-finals. Well done to both of the teams, stepping up here under that pressure. And as you mentioned yesterday, Amy, it's very important, even if your team next to you do a full start, that you still click that button. Innovation, you don't need to be here. We need to see you in the semi-finals. Away you go. Take care. We'll catch up with them in a bit. Thank you very much to Team Nova as well. They can get to know each other a little bit more now, talk about the engineering of the car. And while they do that, we'll welcome out Wave Racing to the stage, all the way from Greece and Cyprus.
And joining me, we have the team from China, Intercosmic.
There we go. I've got Wave Racing. We're going to get nice and close on the stage. We get everyone in that shot. It is brilliant to see you here in the quarterfinals. What does it mean to you to get this far in the competition?
Well, it's very much a pinch yourself moment, Tom. It's really incredible. I mean, we truly believe in our car, but never have we expected this. And it's great to be here. And it's now time to take a moment to say thank you to our inspiration for this competition, our mentor, Mr. Stigios Theodosiou, who's watching from Cyprus. Big thank you to him.
And also, a big thanks to Mr. Kostas Zabellis, that he is watching and supporting us from Greece. That's it.
Well, thank you very much. That's great. Thank you. Anyone you would like to thank?
I mean, all our families, our 2 support members that are here, Katerina, who's back in Greece, everyone that supported us on our journey, especially our sponsors. Yeah, we really appreciate you, and thank you for giving us this opportunity.
It's amazing. I get to chat to all of the teams as you're watching live right now, but really seeing your eyes this close, that passion that you have, the excitement, the adrenaline, I really wish you the best of luck as we go racing. They're pumped. but I know the team with you, Amy, are super pumped for this.
We have our number 2 seed, the highest seed left in this competition with me, Into Cosmic. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Again, like I said yesterday, we're just trying to keep it simple. So yeah, we believe in our car, but again, just keep it simple.
Tom, Into Cosmic like to keep everything simple. Well, I want to know, what has your driver done to keep it simple for overnight for this final round of knockouts?
He got good sleep, good rest, and before the competition today, he also was well rested and well fed. So he should be pretty ready for this.
So what?
You can't drive on an empty stomach. That was all I was going to say. You definitely can't. Sam Chapman, how do you find driving on an empty stomach?
Driving on an empty stomach? Well, I mean, I'm not the one to ask about driving at the minute.
What stats can you pull out here so people at home can get a little sense of what we're in store for?
Well, as Amy said, yeah, number 2 seed Into Cosmic, an extremely fast car. But when you look at the optimum time, it's only 0.035 between the two. So the fact that 2nd and 10th is that close is why the knockouts is so exciting. That's why the reaction time is so important. Obviously, these reaction times, again, incredibly close. It seems like a lot of teams are a lot faster than they were when I was competing.
Okay, I don't know how to reply to that, really. Yes, they probably are. You know, the innovation and new technologies are always been. I mean, just imagine in my position, how old I am, Sam. Let's go trackside then to watch the race unfold. Very excited for this one. Both cars, no full starts. It's absolutely incredible stuff. 0.003 of a second difference. Neither car has a penalty added. 1/100th of a second difference in reaction time. And then the track time, there was nothing. And then, as I say, 0.003 of a second difference. 0.003 of a second. That is crazy. We move now on to car B. Have you noticed that car A or car B is faster?
I'm pretty sure car A is faster. So this isn't quite ideal. But yesterday, car B broke its record time, so you never know.
Anything could happen. I like that attitude. Wow, Amy, 0.003 of a second. There is really going to be nothing to separate these two teams.
Yeah, Into Cosmic, keeping it simple. It's working so far. Are you happy with the time set? Do you think you can go even faster?
We're happy with the time set, but we hope that our car will pick up some more speed in the future rounds.
So Tom, the teams have been making me jealous and telling me all the things they've been up to in Singapore while we've been meeting all the other teams. So what did you do this morning?
This afternoon actually, we went to Marina Bay Sands, the hotel. We got lunch there. We met Yuki Tsunoda, got his signature.
What? Oh, come on now. Right, I want you to go through to the semi-final, but I am uber jealous of that. And you got a signature. What did you sign? Like on your shirt, top?
He signed on our shirt, a Red Bull shirt, but still a shirt.
Ooh,
that is cheeky.
That's amazing. And I love the fact that people get really excited if you meet a driver. They'll be out and about now, acclimatizing, won't they, Amy? I would have thought.
Yeah, Singapore is a hot race, so I'm sure they've all been training, ready for it. And I don't know about you, but I cannot wait until lights go out on Sunday.
It's going to be epic. And fingers crossed, after Yuki Tsunoda has met the brilliant team that Into Cosmic are, that will help him spur on and maybe get a few more points this year. Here we go, trackside. Both the cars crossing the line. Fast, but that is a 1.365, which I believe is quicker than that first race. The reaction time was stunning as we watch the replay here. So what does that mean? It was quick for Into Cosmic. Who is going through to that semi-final? It is confirmed. Wave Racing. That's what it means to them. They're already celebrating like it's the final. I like it. They've gone through to the semi-final. While they celebrate, Into Cosmic, thank you so much. Well done, guys. Top stuff from both of the teams. We will see you in the semi-final. And Into Cosmic, we will probably see you up on the main stage with Crofty and all of our esteemed judges and guests. And it really has been, I have to say this, as we head now to the semi-finals, it has been very much a big team effort. Just everyone who's managed to put this together has done a truly phenomenal job, but that's what it means to those teams. That's the best celebration I've seen so far.
Yeah, our biggest world finals yet, and this event is going to be absolutely incredible. Only 3 more races to go until we find out who's walking away with the amazing Pirelli Knockout Competition trophy.
Wow, that is one to keep. Sam Chapman, is that, I mean, what did you take from that? I mean, Wave Racing, I thought were out of it, and then they said their car B was slower, so I couldn't understand what was going on.
Yeah, it just goes to show that you don't know what to expect. You can't write off yourself, you can't write off anyone else from pulling out a shock.
A big shock. Are there going to be any more shocks? Because guess what? Everybody at the Aramco F1 Schools World Finals 2023 in Singapore, we are about to go to the semi-finals. So to do that, let's welcome up our first team to join us on the stage, and that is from Germany, Acceleration. They're back.
And joining me on our side from the United Kingdom, we have Nightingale.
They're super pumped, super pumped. Philip, who have you brought with you for a little bit of extra mascot help? Who is this, Philip?
I think its name is Shiba.
Okay.
We got it from our ambassador, and I guess he will bring us luck.
You got that from your ambassador. So there's going to be lots of brilliant guests arriving later on. What would it mean to you, to F1 in Schools, Germany, to maybe pick up an award today? What would it mean to them?
It would just be incredible. I mean, picking up an award on the World Finals would be just amazing. And at this point, I just want to do a shout out to all our friends at home, to my family at home, who always supported us. And without them, we would have never been a chance to stay here.
Okay, well, before we go racing, I'll find out who is supporting the German team. Just before, are you staying around in Singapore to watch the Grand Prix, or do you have to go straight back home?
Yeah, actually our flight is on Monday next week, so we have enough time to watch a Grand Prix, and we are just really excited for us, because for me it's my first time to watch a real Grand Prix, so it will be an amazing experience.
Yeah, have you heard much about the Singapore Grand Prix? It's a night race. What are you going to expect? It's going to be hot for those drivers. And who will you be supporting when you go to watch?
Well, I'm kind of like a Mercedes fan, so hopefully Lewis or George will win, but I'm always trying to support Ferrari as well. So we will see, maybe 2 of them will be in front.
I tell you what, after your first Grand Prix race, you'll definitely choose a driver. Here's the biggest question I'm going to ask you before we chat to Nightingale. Will Max Verstappen win another Grand Prix and make it? Would it be 12 in a row? Is it 12 in a row or 11? 11 in a row, which has never been done. Sebastian Vettel, German, managed to do 9 in a row. So 11 if he wins. Will he win this weekend?
Well, Verstappen is just doing an amazing job, so I think even if I'm hoping for Mercedes, he will win his Grand Prix again.
Okay, so I've found out all the latest on the Grand Prix. And Nightingale sticking around for the Grand Prix? I'm curious to know, Amy.
Nightingale, sticking around for the Grand Prix?
We are sticking around for the Grand Prix.
Tom, I've been told a fun fact. Robert May, a historic team from the United Kingdom, which
Really?
have won multiple world champions. I'm not sure how many. We don't need to make everyone jealous, but this is the first time they've been in the semi-finals since quarterfinals since 2015. So a big moment for this team, and I think that you're happy with it.
We never thought we'd make it this far, especially considering everything with our cars and how kind of they were slower than we thought, but it's just amazing. And Alice has done so well on reactions, so if he keeps it up, who knows?
I was being very cheeky when I said, Robert Mays, I've not heard of them before. Our first ever world final that I got to host was when Britannia Red were crowned champions. I was working alongside Amy. We're at the Denford factory, a rich pedigree. And interestingly enough, Amy, if you go back to 2018, an Australian team won. Then in 2019, Evolve won in Abu Dhabi. Then you had Britannia Red, and then you had a Hydron last year. So that's 2 Australian teams, 2 UK-based teams. I'm curious to know, are they going to be another, well, is another UK or an Australian team going to win today? We're going to have to find out later on in the ceremony.
I can't tell you. Crofty will be telling you at the awards ceremony when he hands out that trophy that neither me or Sam ever got.
No, well, no, don't bring it up now, but Nightingale might be able to do it. Acceleration might be able to do it today. And if Acceleration were, they would to be able to break that 2 Australian teams, 2 UK teams in a row and break that So, lots more people coming trackside. Just out of way of noise, who's supporting the German team today? Beautiful stuff. And who is going to be supporting the UK team, Nightingale? Just getting a bit of energy in the room, you know?
Sounded even.
It sounded very even. So, we are about to go racing. Best of luck to both teams. No penalties on either of the cars. It's quick, both cars getting down the track. 0.126. The technique for running into the building is the way to do it. So,
quick reaction time.
Reaction time was phenomenal from Nightingale. 0.126. I mean, we've heard drivers referred to as being insane. That's insane.
That is insane. I don't know how. I think panic might work well for Alistair, but whatever he does, just keep it up, because who knows?
Who knows on that track? Currently the faster of the two cars on track, going through to the final. Blimey, I shocked myself. Going through to the final for the 1.339 is acceleration at the moment. Thoughts from your good self, Philip? How are we feeling? One race done.
Pretty heavy. I think it was a good start. An incredible reaction time by Nightingale. Yeah, we will see. Maybe this time is enough for going into the next round. Yeah, it will be very exciting.
What did you take from that, Amy? That was incredible.
I mean, Alistair is doing an absolutely stellar job. He was running around trying to get here on time, but I think the car, what strategy did you pick for which lane is going in which one? Is this the faster car?
We actually don't really know. So car B's the non-broken, now fixed car. No, was broken, now fixed car. And car A is all in one piece and always been in one piece. And we've just done it this way since the start, and we didn't want to change it. So that's how we did it.
It's luck, and I think it's superstition at this point, Tom.
Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Acceleration do have a penalty for car A, though. So I'm curious to see how that will affect, because if Alistair is able to get a reaction time, you stay focused, don't look over at us. You be in the zone. You do you do whatever you want. I shouldn't tell people. So currently in the final, they've already added on the screen the team, which I think is bad luck, to be honest, to do that. If ever I've seen that in the brackets. But that moment is coming up. Big deep breaths from everyone. After this, we will have innovation and wave racing stepping up to the track. Here we go then. A 0.138 is incredible reaction time again. And that is a 1.295. I don't think acceleration have had enough there. That penalty will not have helped them at all, but will the first race time, I'm afraid to say, we say commiserations to the German team acceleration. Nightingale, that was just phenomenal reaction time. Nightingale are your first team through to the final. Final words from the German team?
Just thank you very much for all the support, and congratulations to Nightingale.
Well, listen, we'll look forward to catching up with you at the awards. Brilliant stuff, Kevin. Go and enjoy the time, relax before the awards. Nightingale, go and gather your breath and get your everything emotions in check. You just keep doing what you're doing. Away you go. The final has got a team already, and that is Nightingale. We are about to welcome on. You're able to go. You're free. Here we go then. We've got one more semi-final to find another finalist, and we welcome to the stage Innovation from Australia.
And on my side, I will be welcoming Wave Racing.
to squeeze in as best we can. All right then, Innovation, you've done an excellent job to get here to the semi-finals. You carried a huge box into the building. I actually walked with you, even offered to carry and help you because it is frighteningly, it's so scarily hot out there. How are you feeling to get here to the semi-finals? And can you do it to get to the final?
Yeah, we're happy, and I think we've got what it takes. We did that car service back on day 3. It didn't work out initially, but once we had everything glued together, it's been working wonderfully. And I'd just like to shout out our manufacturing engineer, Mika. He's standing at the end of the track. He did an amazing job on all the wheels, replaced 8 wheels in 10 minutes. He's a legend, and yeah.
You've done a lot of, to excuse the pun, but innovating that idea to try and get the best out of the car. As your wizard when it comes to replacing wheels, he was a bit sad after Fiji lost to Wales. Is he in better spirits now?
Yeah, I mean, I hope he is. He's a bit nonchalant. I don't know how much he cares about, but he's just chilling down at the end of the track. But hey. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's happy. We're all happy to be here. Yeah.
Nightingale, what do you make of them as a team? Have you interacted with Nightingale, the team from the UK? If you do go through, you'll be racing against them in the final.
Yeah, we've actually had a few good chats with Nightingale. I spent a while at their booth. They have some amazing stuff. They're just really cool people, and yeah, we'd hope to be able to race against them in the final. It would be awesome.
Fingers crossed. There we go. Well, they've got to beat Wave Racing first.
Yes, Wave Racing, 2 races away from the final. How are you holding your nerves?
Well, we didn't have time to process what happened before. It's been 6 minutes since we've last been here. We've already missed you.
Well, I think you're doing an absolutely amazing job. Do you think that getting this far in the knockouts proves that collaboration teams can be just as effective as teams from one school?
Exactly. Collaboration teams are the best.
And is that one trophy that you definitely want to be walking away with?
We're quite sure that we'll take this one, so we're hoping for another one too.
Don't jinx it. Have you had a chance to go and have a look at all the trophies?
Yeah, in the morning, just before.
Tom, they do look absolutely incredible.
Oh, I see where they are. They're just to the side of the main stage. I'll go and check those out. Sam, have you looked at the trophies that you were unable to win when you were at a World Finals?
We came away with 2. I mean, I want to say a collaboration team. I think that's incredibly impressive because our first year of competing, we were a collaboration team with Northern Ireland, so not even that far from England, and they didn't make it. So we were a team of 3. So being a collaboration team is incredibly impressive. Looking at the car designs, I really like the rear wings. I feel like it's interesting that the regulations have tried to design out this looping system by introducing a window of 15 millimeters of height deviation where the span has to exist. But both of these teams have managed to fit that in. Let's have a quick look at track times before they get started. Ooh. Look how close that optimum time is and the reaction times. So it's all going to come down to that. The actual car, 0.001 difference between the 2 fastest times, 0.005 between the 2 reaction times. Track splits, just so we know what to expect when they get onto the track. It looks like Innovation are going to hit the split line first, accelerate fastest, and then, I mean, it's pretty close, but then Wave Racing may catch up.
It's in depth. Well, let's go racing to see what happens on track. Best of luck to both teams. Innovation with a 1.262. It's fast. It's also an incredibly fast reaction time of a 0.134. That is phenomenal. 6 thousandths of a difference. Sam did indicate, Amy, there was going to be nothing in this. Nothing in this. But you can't really separate these 2 teams. But it's the first one done. I'm curious to know if Wave Racing, that was their faster of the 2 cars.
Which one of your cars was faster, the first one or the second one?
They're pretty much the same. Usually car A is faster, but there's been times where car B was faster.
Well, only 6 thousandths of a difference in those reaction times. What has your driver been doing to relax or to get pumped up ready for the next race?
He's listening to music that has unpredictable beats, so he doesn't press the button by mistake. And also his mom sent him a picture of his cats in the morning, so that's actually a really huge factor.
That's calmed him down. Oh, that's amazing. I've had a few pictures of my dog being sent. That's calmed me down. You got pets, Amy?
I do have a dog.
Do you get any pictures of the dog?
No, my parents are here, Tom.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, right. Okay. Innovation. Here we are. One more race, and you could be going through to that final. Incredible reaction times from your driver.
Yeah, he's doing an amazing job. Another shout out to Casey. We've said it before, but he's a legend. He's hyped up on Red Bull right now, probably not listening. But yeah, look, we're confident. Car B is actually our slower car by about a 1/10. So we'll see how this next race goes. But yeah.
I love that flex. And I know you didn't do it deliberately, but I love that flex. You were already the fastest car. And like, yeah, actually this one's a little bit faster. Let's see what happens though, as we are moments away from going racing. One of these teams will be heading into the final to meet Nightingale during our awards ceremony. The drivers have taken the triggers. Here we go then. Innovation, take it then, a 1.311. Quick reaction time from Casey again. 3 green sectors, that means Innovation. I'll just get that confirmed as I look at the graphic on there. It is correct, we have a UK and Australia final later on today. Give it up for both of the teams, for all of the teams competing. We have now concluded our final in the knockout race competition. I'll get out of the way of that shot. Wave, we say goodbye to you. Excellent job. Thank you so much for coming up here. Driver, you did a brilliant job. Well done, you should be very, very proud of that indeed. Take it away. We'll catch up with them maybe later on at the awards. Oh, I think I lost the microphone. Oh well, never mind. Hey, what? Oh, we have favourite sides. There we go. Listen, Amy, we're done. You said to me at one point, you whispered at me, you went, I'm so tense.
So nervous. These are the closest races we've had, and I love seeing Sam's graphics, how close it's literally going down to thousandths of a second.
Thousandths of a second. Will join us later on for the award ceremony, and we will have that live final. And Andrew Denford, the founder and chairman of F1 and Schools, has come with this big announcement. Let me just read it. Food is being served. But wherever you are in the world, go and have a snack, come back for the award ceremony. We'll catch you later on. Take care.